Okay, this first image that I'm about to show you is a picture of
this is a picture of an oscilloscope that's used in technology class called electronics, and it's basically it shows you how to do waves, how the waves and different AC and DC voltage work.
This picture is an example of computer code from computer science class. This type of code is what is running all programs we use. It is the language that commands the internet along with Java and PHP and basically tells the computer what to do. We also use scripts in Second Life to make objects we'd be able to do things like fly, which you'll see in a minute. We compete in great computer challenges every year and have won competitions in multiple categories each year.
Alright, this next picture is a picture of architectural drawing. This class is to learn basic technical drawing, and then the second year is engineering drawing. The third year is architectural drawing again, and all three classes use CAD, or Computer Assisted Design Software, to draw.
GIS.
This picture here is from GIS, which stands for Geospatial Information Systems. In this class, we combine maps and databases in order to solve civil engineering problems.
Okay, this student here is an intern. He actually attends the school, but he also works here and makes money on his time off from school, like after school or maybe during lunch or something. Also, this student, he's able to participate in other things dealing with technology.
Such as networking.
He does networking as well. What he's doing now is networking some computers. So.
Which is building computers from scratch and installing softwares and troubleshooting a network.
Okay, right now I am building. You can build on this island. That's a box. You can start off with any type of shape, basically, but you can combine shapes to make them look like different things. And it's easy as click and click again, and you'll be done. Jonathan there is holding a pop gun, which we'll show you how to work later. Alright, so now we're going to get on the magic carpet. You can fly by yourself, but in order for all of us to be flying at once, we have to get on the magic carpet. Alright, so let's get started.
Now we are flying, and we will be heading over to the amphitheater.
Alright, so in the amphitheater, it's almost like a coliseum looking thing, as you can see. We hold classes there. Once we enter, you'll see that it holds 60 people, and the teacher will be able to stand near the front. So let's go inside.
And yes, all these buildings were built by the students and teachers of Heritage High School, or made by the kits we put together. If I was here, we'd be able to get a second.
Okay, so as you can see, the two students at the bottom left are sitting down. The teacher would stand around where I'm standing now. That picture there is a picture of our club director, and she's holding a pop gun. Right to her left is some script, which is basically code like you saw earlier, and the script commands the pop gun to shoot.
You can script all kinds of objects. You can script cars, you can script flying things. Like I myself, I scripted a jetpack that can disobey the rules of.
And where the laptop is, that's where the teacher would be able to control a PowerPoint like you make now at school, but you'd be able to import it onto the game and then show the whole class no matter where they are.
And notice how everybody in here looks a little different. You can make your character look however you want in this game. You can make your person tall or short. You can turn your person into an animal, like dragons or wolves. And pretty much you can just do whatever you want.
Alright, so let's get back on the magic carpet.
Second Life is actually a really good tool because it's a complete community. So even if you don't know how to code completely, you can interact with other Second Life players and gain objects from them and look at that code and learn your own code. And it's good if you want to be a software designer because you get to see different ways of solving problems and doing tasks with the objects you can build in Second Life.
Another thing that this school offers is drawing classes, which teach you how to construct and draw buildings and machine parts. You start out with the basics and basic technical drawing, which is just getting to know how to use the tools to get all your drawings set up and other things. And then you get up to engineering drawing, which is a little more elaborate. You start using this system called CAD, which is computer-aided drafting and design. What it does is it allows you to draw your pictures on the computer to give more precise measurements and scales and stuff. And then once you make it to architectural drawing, that's when you get to do a little more hands-on material. The stuff that you draw, you can actually start to build. You'll probably start out with like using like popsicle sticks and then start using little wooden pegs and start to build like buildings and stuff and see how your building works out. And from there it just goes into becoming an architect and designing your own real buildings.
And like you just said, once you learn CAD, then you'll be able to design the buildings that you want. Then you can come in World and design the building as a 3D model. So this building here, Brandon could have used CAD and then redesigned it here in the Second Life world. Okay, so let's get back on the carpet, move somewhere else. Alright, so let's head over. Okay, so as you can see, it's floating on the water. You can either code something to do that, or you can put, like he did, you can put stilts on it, so it just sits above the water. But you can build boats and whatever else, airplanes, whatever you need. Okay, this here is a little storefront, and all this stuff was built by students, except for the cart. The cart came with the island, basically. But you can see the jetpack over there was built by Brandon, and also it was revised by Josh. And we've got a rocket launcher that shoots fireworks. Basically, you can build whatever you need to build. Inside the Skyfort, you can't see, but there's a tunnel that leads down underwater, and there's another exit. You can't swim on the game, but you can fly through water, and you can't, drown or anything. You don't breathe, so... Alright, there's also some shoes over there that Joshua made, and you can make clothing and other apparel. Oh, okay, yeah, right. You can sell it as well. You can sell it, and you can take it to a market in World, and there people would be able to buy it with what's called lindens. Linden is the last name of the guy who started making this, so linden is the currency. And when you sell it, you get the linden, and you also have to buy linden if you don't have any. You would have to buy some with your credit card, and so linden is pretty valuable.